Men over 50, fellas, listen up. If your energy's fading, your performance isn't what it used to be, and mornings don't feel strong anymore, this isn't just getting older. Ignore it, and it keeps stealing your confidence, your drive, and your edge. But here's the deal. One simple thing you can put in your tea can help wake your body back up fast. Stay with me, because this is not what you think, and it works. Now take a breath, because this is the hopeful part. What you're feeling is fixable, and no, it doesn't require extreme workouts, sketchy pills, or turning your life upside down. When you support the body the right way, it responds fast. I've seen men notice real changes in as little as 7 to 14 days, sometimes even sooner. Simple, natural, and absolutely within your control. If we haven't met yet, I'm Dr. Rachel Rubin. I work every day with men who want their strength, confidence, and performance back, without shame and without shortcuts that wreck their health. I've spent years in men's health and vitality, helping guys over 40 understand what's really going on in their bodies and how to fix it in a way that actually lasts. You're not broken, and you're in the right place. Here's what most men don't realize, and this is the hidden enemy sneaking up on you after 40, 50, even 60. It's not just testosterone, it's not motivation, and it's definitely not you letting yourself go. The real problem is circulation quietly slowing down, driven by chronic inflammation and stress that builds year after year. Think of your body like a high-performance engine. When you're younger, fuel flows freely. Everything fires on demand. But over time, inflammation starts acting like sludge in the fuel lines. Blood flow drops. Oxygen delivery weakens. Signals from the brain don't hit with the same force. Most guys don't feel this happen overnight. It creeps in. One day you notice workouts don't hit the same, then recovery takes longer, then performance feels inconsistent, energy dips mid-afternoon, confidence starts taking little hits you can't explain. And here's the frustrating part. Men are told this is just aging. Welcome to your 50s. But that's not the truth. What's really happening is your circulation system is working harder with less return. Like a clogged hose, you turn the pressure up, but the output still isn't there. That slowdown affects everything: energy, endurance, focus, and yes, sexual performance. Inside your body, performance comes down to one big thing: communication and flow. Your brain sends a signal, your blood vessels respond, and blood carries oxygen and nutrients exactly where they need to go. When that system is smooth, everything works. Energy is steady, focus is sharp, performance is reliable. But as we age, especially after 40 and 50, two things start to slip quietly. First, inflammation goes up. Not the kind you feel like a sore knee, but low-grade, everyday inflammation from stress, poor sleep, processed food, alcohol, and sitting too much. That inflammation damages the lining of your blood vessels. When that lining gets irritated, vessels don't expand the way they should. Second, nitric oxide production drops. Nitric oxide is the molecule that tells blood vessels to relax and open. Think of it like the green light for circulation. When nitric oxide is strong, blood flows easily. When it's low, vessels stay tight and stiff. Now put those together. Less nitric oxide plus inflamed vessels equals weaker blood flow. That means less oxygen to muscles, slower recovery, lower stamina, and reduced sexual performance. It's not a desire issue. It's not a masculinity issue. It's a delivery issue. Here's an analogy I use with patients. Imagine trying to water your lawn with a kinked hose. You can crank the faucet all the way up, but the water still comes out weak. That's what a lot of men are dealing with. The signal is there, the effort is there, but the flow can't keep up. And the body is smart. When it senses inefficiency, it starts conserving energy. That's why you feel more tired. That's why motivation dips. That's why performance feels unpredictable instead of automatic. This isn't your body failing you. It's your body adapting to years of silent strain. The good news, and this matters, is that blood vessels respond fast when you give them the right support. Unlike muscle or joints, circulation can improve in days, not months. When nitric oxide production comes back online and inflammation calms down, men often feel changes quickly. One of the fastest, most overlooked ways to support circulation and nitric oxide production is something you can literally stir into your tea: I'm talking about ginger, not a pill, not a synthetic booster, plain, real ginger. Here's why this works so well. Ginger has powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that calm the blood vessel lining. When inflammation comes down, vessels relax. At the same time, ginger helps stimulate nitric oxide activity, which improves blood flow throughout the body, including the areas men care about most. This is why cultures that regularly consume ginger have better metabolic health, better circulation, and more consistent energy well into older age. Now let's talk about how to actually do this the right way. You want fresh ginger if possible, about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of the root. Slice it thin or grate it and steep it in hot water for 5 to 10 minutes. If fresh isn't realistic, a high-quality ginger powder works too, about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Best time to drink it? Late morning or early afternoon. That's when circulation naturally dips for most men. Some guys also like it in the evening if stress is high because it supports relaxation without knocking you out. What to avoid? Loading it with sugar or artificial sweeteners. If you need flavor, a squeeze of lemon or a little cinnamon is fine. Honey is okay, but keep it modest. What results should you expect? Within a few days, many men notice warmer hands and feet, better digestion, and more stable energy. Within 1 to 2 weeks, circulation feels stronger, workouts feel better, and yes, performance often becomes more reliable again. This isn't magic. It's biology responding to support. Now, if you really want to take this to the next level, this is where the stack comes in. These are small add-ons that amplify what the ginger is already doing. Nothing extreme, nothing complicated. First, hydration timing. Most men walk around slightly dehydrated, and thick blood does not flow well. Start your day with a full glass of water before coffee. Then have your ginger tea after you've hydrated. Better flow starts with better fluid balance. Second, a daily 10-minute walk, preferably after a meal. This isn't about burning calories. It's about telling your blood vessels to open up and move. Walking acts like a pump for circulation, especially to the lower body. Consistency beats intensity here. Third, magnesium at night, a gentle, well-absorbed form like magnesium glycinate. Magnesium helps blood vessels relax and improves sleep quality, which is when your body repairs nitric oxide pathways. Better sleep equals better performance, period. And fourth, cut back on late-night alcohol, even just a little. Alcohol crushes nitric oxide and dehydrates you. You don't have to eliminate it, but pulling it earlier in the evening or reducing frequency can dramatically improve results within a week. When circulation keeps declining, men don't just lose performance, they lose confidence. They start second-guessing themselves. Energy drops, motivation fades, and little frustrations start feeling bigger than they should. And over time, that spills into relationships, work, and how you see yourself. The dangerous part isn't aging, it's accepting decline as normal and doing nothing about it. What we talked about today connects everything. The low energy, the inconsistent performance, the feeling that your body isn't responding the way it used to. It all traces back to a system that's been under-supported for years. And here's the empowering truth. You don't need a total life overhaul. You need small, daily signals that tell your body, we're not done yet. Ignoring this keeps the cycle going. Addressing it, even with something as simple as what you put in your tea, can start reversing that cycle faster than most men expect. You wake up with more energy, and not just physical energy, but that mental spark. Mornings feel stronger. Your body responds when you ask it to. Workouts don't feel like punishment anymore, and recovery doesn't drag on for days. Confidence comes back quietly at first, then steadily. You feel more present, more connected, less reactive. Your mood lifts, your patience improves, and that edge you thought was gone starts showing up again. Performance becomes reliable instead of unpredictable. And that spills into relationships, increased closeness, better communication, more ease being yourself. This isn't about becoming a different man. It's about feeling like you again. The version that trusts his body, enjoys his strength, and moves through life with confidence instead of concern. If this hit home for you, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment and tell me what you've noticed changing in your energy or performance or what you're working on right now. Share this with a buddy who needs to hear it, because a lot of men think they're alone in this, and they're not. And stick around, because I've got more simple, science-backed ways to help you feel stronger and more confident coming up.